Hi, welcome to Yoga for Preschoolers. This is going to be a fun class where we move through some postures and give ourselves an opportunity to improve balance, strength, and endurance and have fun. So first off, we're going to start just breathing, and we're going to do a type of breath work called lion's breath. So for lion's breath, we're going to inhale through our nose, and when we let the air out and exhale, we're going to open our mouth and stick our tongue out. So it looks like this. And we just let our exhalation be as loud as we want it to be. So when you're ready, inhale, breathe in through your nose. Exhale, open your mouth, stick your tongue out. And again, inhale deeply. Exhale, open your mouth, let it go. And again, inhale. Exhale. Let's do that one more time. All right. So lion's breath gives us an opportunity to release any extra energy that we might have to help us get centered for our movement practice. So the first posture we are going to come into is butterfly. We'll bring the soles of our feet together. Our knees are out wide. So this is a hip opening yoga pose. We can take our hands to our feet, and then we just flutter our knees like butterfly wings. And as we're doing this, we can feel our hips opening up. Sometimes we spend a lot of time sitting or just not able to move as much. So this is an opportunity to get the wiggles out, and we just keep moving our knees, fluttering our butterfly, and then we let the butterfly slow down. Great. Now we're going to come onto our backs, so you can take your hands outside of your knees, bring your knees together, and send your legs forward. So as you send your legs forward, you'll come onto your back. And as you come onto your back, feel from your tailbone, your back, your shoulders, your head, all connected. And then we'll just lift our legs. And as we lift our legs, we'll bend our knees and we'll let our knees open up wide. We might start by taking our hands behind our knees, or we might reach our hands for our ankles, or we might be able to take our hands to our feet. We just open the knees as wide as we can. This is called happy baby. In our happy baby, we can gently rock from side to side. And as we rock from side to side, we feel a nice massage for our back. And we just have fun with the movement. We might move a lot, or we might move a little bit. You decide. It's your body, so you can move however feels best. You might even straighten one leg as the opposite knee stays bent. And if you like that, you can try it on the other side. You might even open both legs if that's available. Wherever you are, whatever you choose to do, just notice where you're feeling the stretch in your body, in your legs. And then come back to center. We'll take our hands underneath our knees and we'll rock up and down our spine a few times until we find our seat. So we're back at our seat just like we started. From here, we're going to stand up. And we're going to practice something really fun called roly-poly. So go ahead and come onto your feet. And as you stand up, notice how it feels to have your feet grounded. You might lift the toes, spread them wide. And then we're gonna come to the top of the mat. So as we bring our feet to the top of the mat, let's bring our feet together. And with the feet together, we're gonna come into what's called chair pose. So the first roly-poly, we're gonna take it slow. Chair pose, we sit back as if we're looking for a chair. We reach our arms forward and up. Now we can feel the strength building in our legs. We're also feeling ourselves balancing our entire body on our 2 feet. And then from our chair pose, we're gonna lower down to a squat, maybe hugging your knees. And then from your squat, you're gonna open your arms, reach them up, roll onto your back, and bring your legs overhead. This is gonna help you stretch your back. And then we're gonna roll back to our squat and then come back to our chair, getting some activity. From our chair, we feel the foundation at our feet, and then we squat back down like we're a seed, and then we roll back. This is called halasana. And then we come back to our squat and back to our chair. Let's do it one more time. Squat, roll back, halasana, squat, and chair. Woo! Feel how strong your legs are. Feels so good. Yoga is so good for our bodies. So from our roly-poly, we're gonna come down onto our hands and knees. To get there, you might come back to your squat, and then we'll bring our wrist under our shoulders and our knees under our hips. So next we're gonna come into a movement called cat-cow. So for our cat, we're gonna lift our back like a Halloween cat. And for our cow, we're gonna lower our belly, lift our tailbone. Let's find our cat. We can make a cat sound. And then when we find our cow, we can moo. One more time, cat back. And then we find our cow. Now from our kneeling position, we'll open our knees a little wider and bring our big toes together. Then we'll send our hips towards our heels, reach the hands forward, and we lower our forehead down. This is called child's pose. And child's pose gives us an opportunity to come into ourselves, to give ourselves a little break. If we've been moving a lot, we can really calm things down here and just notice how we're breathing. We inhale through the nostrils. Exhale, you can open your mouth just like you did before if you'd like, or you can breathe in and out through your nostrils. Whatever feels appropriate. It's almost time to come out. The next time we breathe in through the nostrils, we'll lift our head, we'll lift our hips, and then from here, we're gonna curl our toes, we'll lift the hips, and we'll walk the feet towards the hands, we'll bend our knees, and we'll reach our arms all the way up, gathering energy, so we're back onto our feet. Now, we're gonna pretend that we're a tree. So this is called tree pose. So what we'll do is have one leg still grounded, and then the other foot will come onto our toes. Now, this is gonna be the most stable option for balance, or we can bring our foot a little higher up, not on the knee, just below the knee. If this feels really stable, we can take the foot even higher up. So we'll need the hand to guide the foot to the inside of the thigh. Really practicing our balance and our strength. We can take our hands to our heart center in prayer position. If this feels wobbly, it's okay. You can come over to a wall space and put your one hand at the wall and just give yourself time to balance, to find strength, and to have fun in your beautiful, amazing body. Bodies are so awesome. They let us do so many wonderful things. Okay, so we're gonna lift this knee, let the foot come down, and then we might shake out the knee because this leg was doing a lot of work for us, standing still. And now we'll try that on the other side. So now this leg becomes our foundation. The opposite heel comes up, toes can stay down. This is okay, we're still in our tree pose. Or the foot can come up just below the knee, or the foot can come up even higher. So the sole of the foot connects to the inner thigh. So for our tree pose, here are some other options for your hands. You can keep your hands at your hips. You can bring your hands back to your heart center. Or because we're in our tree pose, you might extend your arms, growing your tree branches. Maybe letting them sway. And again, feeling that strength and balance in your body. And the next time we breathe out, we'll lower our hands down to our hips. We'll lift our foot, we'll send it down, and then we'll just shake out the legs. We might shake out both legs, shake out the arms, just getting loose in your body. This is good for your joints. And now we're gonna pretend to be a unicorn. So for our unicorn, we'll bring our feet back to the top of the mat, and we'll take our hands to our hips, lift the right foot, step the toes back. So as we step the toes back, our heel is lifted, our front knee is above our front ankle. We're gonna look forward, and then we'll bring our hands together, interlace the fingers except for the pointer finger. And then as we breathe in, we'll reach up and make ourselves a beautiful unicorn. Imagining what color your unicorn is. Imagining any sound your unicorn might make. And then we'll slowly separate the arms, bring them back down to the hips. Using your energy, step your right foot forward, back to your standing position. This is called mountain pose. Hands find the hips. Now we're gonna lean over to the right so we can pick up our left foot, step the toes back. First we set it up, the heel is lifted, the knee is tracking above the ankle. Our gaze is forward, we're looking in front of us. We reach the hands forward, palms meet, and then we reach our unicorn horn up. Our ears are between our biceps. We feel so much strength in our legs, and we just let ourselves be a beautiful, magical unicorn. Breathing in through the nostrils. And as we breathe out, we release the arms, lower them down, back to the hips, and then we use our energy to step the left foot forward, back to our mountain pose. Now, from our mountain pose, we have one more animal to become. So we're gonna open our feet a little wider. We're gonna bend our knees. We wanna make sure our toes are in the same direction as our knees. And then we're gonna lower all the way down, finding our frog pose. You might hop up and down, pretending to be a frog. You might go from side to side. Just feel it out. What does your body want to do? Let yourself have fun in this amazing body of yours. And then bring your seat back down. We're coming back to a seat, just like we started our practice. making sure that you're comfortable in your seat. And then to close our practice, we're going to find our breath again. We're going to just close our eyes and notice how we're breathing. We'll inhale through the nostrils, taking in fresh, clean, new air. And as we exhale, we'll release the air through the nostrils or the mouth, whatever you like. So we'll breathe in deeply. Exhale, let it go. Breathe in again. And as we exhale, we let the shoulders melt down. One more time. Inhale, breathe in as much air as you can. And as you exhale, release stale, stagnant energy. Let it go. Lift your hands, let your palms meet. Bring your thumbs to your heart center. Breathwork allows us to calm down, and our yoga postures allow us to get the wiggles out so that when it's time to sit down, we're more comfortable doing that. So with our hands at our heart, we feel grateful for this big, beautiful, courageous heart that allows us to show up, to try something new, and to have fun in our bodies. Thank you so much for joining me for this yoga class today. It's an honor for me to be here guiding you. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, you can always come back to your practice whenever you need to connect with yourself. Have a great day.